Hey, what's up guys? This is TBone here. So today I wanted to talk about a new game that I just came across called Puzzle Warriors. It is a match 3 game and it's very similar to the one that I've been doing videos for, Legendary Game of Heroes, in the gameplay and some of the style. But on the other hand, it also has a lot of differences and sort of more similarities towards more of the idle game style. So I'm gonna talk about this a little bit, and I'm just gonna give my reaction to the various different areas we're gonna talk about, and sort of see the gameplay and see how it is. I tried it out for about an hour or two, so let's take a look here. Now this is your castle view, so you can sort of pivot around and you can see the various different buildings there, and you can try and access them, but you need to be at a correct rank. So rank 9 for Spire. Bounty is available already, and I think what I can do, I can send somebody out for a bounty, and I can send one of my guild mates. I just recently joined a guild, so I can go ahead and earn I guess some gold here, right? And so that's very simple and straightforward. And then there is also like the ranking, and it looks like this is where you can see like the various different event types. There's guild heroes, campaign, and also the Spire. I don't see anything else. There's no like weekly events or anything like that. You can compete in arena once you hit level 8. I'm at rank 7 right now, so I just need one more to go. There is a some sort of I guess daily, maybe, I'm not sure if it's daily, but you can attack here for some additional rewards. Right now it's called King of Dark Legend, and you can also buy packs. You can awaken your heroes, and you can also use various different things. In terms of the gameplay, okay, so here's the main campaign. I'm currently in chapter 3. When you start, you're gonna go through some tutorial. So basic gameplay is very similar to what you would you see in most hero-based match 3 games. So you have 5 heroes, 5 slots that you can use, and they have different affinities. There's light, and there's also earth and fire and ice, or water or ice, however you want, whatever you prefer. There's one more that's dark that I don't have, but then you can also bring in an ally for your campaigns. Okay, and it takes some energy for you to fight. And as you level up, you'll be able to use equipped gears and things like that, so you can make yourself stronger. And here's the fight, and it's wave based. So you can see here on the top left, there's 3 waves, and I have 5 turns to get 3 stars. So what's nice here is I know how many turns I need to get in order to get the 3 stars, because collecting more stars gives you better rewards. All right, and if you pause here, it tells you what the sort of affinity strength is. So earth is stronger than ice, stronger than fire, and stronger than earth. And then light and dark, they are strong against each other. And in terms of the gameplay, it is very similar to sort of, if you've seen me play Legendary Game of Heroes, you'll know that it's very similar. Like, you can actually do diagonal matches, which a lot of games don't. Like, Dungeons and Heroes, for example, I tried it out, and not really something I enjoy as much. And there's also concept of power gems. You can see here the way the power gems work is if you match 5 or more gems, then they become a power gem. Well, I guess they call them power jewel, and they have they become stronger. And one thing here is, if I do a power gem swap, you can actually swap 2 different power jewels. The thing is, when you do that, all the jewels of that color are then locked in place, so you cannot move them. So that's one difference than what I'm used to. But what you can do is you can still move the other ones. And it looks like this ally that I brought in has a power sort of ability to create 3 power jewels, 3 fire, I guess earth power jewels. And I can't use them just yet because they are sort of far away, but I'm going to be able to use it in the next turn. And so I'm already at 5 turns right now, and I'm close to dying because my units are pretty weak. All right, my units are pretty weak, and that's okay. I just want to kind of show you the gameplay a little bit. And here is where because they're locked in place, you can't swap some of the jewels, so you're gonna have to sort of plan your move out a little bit. And my team right now is quite weak, so it is gonna be difficult for me to try and take out my boss. But hopefully with the battle skills that I have available, so all of these cards, when you match enough gems, you'll be able to activate them. So you see they're ready. I can tap here, and then they can unleash their skills. So this one attacked for 300% of the health, and then I can go ahead and try and attack. So you can see the boss health going down a little bit. The thing that is, something that I wish I could see a little bit more of is, instead of just the card, I would have liked to see maybe like more details of the graphics for the card, just because of what I'm used to. Now let's go ahead and use this ally here. So my ally is stronger than I have, and it's an Earth hero, so I was able to deal a little bit more damage. And now I have to try and manage more Earth jewels so that I could have a chance at defeating this enemy here. There's a light one that didn't match down there. And so this kind of brings me back to the early days of Legendary Game of Hero when we first started. Like, you really don't use the battle skills of your heroes to give you an advantage on the board. You really have to sort of figure out the board yourself. And so I am going to give my my ally a gift, which is going to be honor points. So they get 30 honor points for that. And for every campaign level that you win, or you beat, you're going to win some things. Okay. And so let's go back now. So that's the gameplay. Let's go back and take a look at some of the other parts, right? So you can also join a guild. And when you join a guild, I guess the only thing you can do is you can try and fight against the guild hunt. Now, before I join here, what I want to do is I want to go and take a look at what you can do with the in-game currency. Because the one thing that I find that's nice about this game so far is that there are idle rewards that you get like after, I would say, maybe a couple hours or so, which is nice. So just by not playing for a little bit, you can come back and earn some rewards, gold, and you can earn some power up items. And you can also see here there are various different activities for you to try and complete, and then as you complete them, you'll get rewards. So a lot of things that I do are they're always giving gems as rewards, which is nice. Gems are what you would be able to use in order to get your heroes. And the heroes that you can get, even though they're going to be random, they're based on the preset list of heroes that you can have access to. So you can see the codex here. So they have 3 different rarities. There's like rare and epic and mythic, or myth heroes. But the thing is, I don't know, what makes it epic and what makes it mythic or myth. Like, I don't know if you can upgrade from rare to epic to myth, and I'm assuming you can. And then there's also, you see all of these heroes here, they have 4 stars, but I thought that you can get a 5-star hero. So I have a 3-star hero, and then you can see there's some epic ones that have 4-star, and then these are the myth ones that are 4-star. So the only thing I don't know about is like how they categorize them, etc. But what's nice here is you can look at every single hero that's available in the codex, and then you can really plan out your playstyle, what you like to do, what cards can go well together, etc. So now if we go to the castle, what I want to do is I want to open up a couple packs here. So there's different ways to summon. You can use these scrolls, or you can use gems. And it looks like I can use gems to summon 10 for 1,500. I have 6,500 right now, so we can actually go ahead and summon some. And hey, what do you know? It's 50% off right now. So I guess regularly it would be 3,000 gems. So let's go ahead and use 10. And let's go ahead and summon 10 heroes and see what we get. All right, let's go ahead and open them up. So we get a Light Beast that looks like a 5-star hero for Light. That looks pretty cool. And then we have a Shadow Imp. Fell Hunter, so these are 3 stars now. And then a 2-star, there's also 2-star hero, Mastiff. Boar King, I already have one of these cards. Frost Marksman, 2-star. Shadow Imp, another 3-star. Another 5-star card, Merlin. I'm gonna check out these heroes a little bit later. And now I can open again for 27, so this is already more expensive. So I can go ahead and confirm here. I guess this is my first time opening the heroes, summoning the heroes, and so that's why there is a discount. But I got 2 5-star ones, which is nice. I just wish I knew whether they are myth or not. So let's go back to our cards, okay? And we can go ahead and change out our 1-star hero, so we can go ahead and swap. And let's go ahead and swap in our 5 stars for now. Now, I think ideally what you want to do is you want to try and, keep your list of heroes the same affinity, because, they're going to help you out. Now let's take a look at the cards here. So if I can, I guess I'm not going to edit. I can go ahead and select this one. So this one's a Light Beast. It's a rare hero, right? So it's rare hero and it's balanced, but I don't know. See, it's 5 stars, but it's rare, so I don't know what I would need to do to get a epic, I suppose, but we can level it up, right? So you can go power up, and then notice here there's active ability. So this one will attack an enemy for 600% of your attack. And then there's also a passive ability. So this passive ability is only available after you've reached level 10, and it gives all balanced heroes 107% health boost. So regardless of affinity, you'll be able to get them all powered up based on their class, and this is a class of balanced heroes, so that's nice. So let's go ahead and evolve. I have a material that's needed here, so I'm gonna go up to level 10 right now, and I could now, if I wanted to, put this in. It doesn't say, right? It's a passive ability, so I think just by having it in my team, it will be able to give me the. I don't think it needs to be in the middle. That's what I'm trying to say. Like if I swap here, but anyways, I can try this, right? So and then the other card I got was Merlin. So this is also, oh, I got a myth. This is this is a myth hero. So Merlin's a myth hero, and it is also 5-star. And you can see here it has 4 different abilities. So I guess the higher the rarity, the more abilities you get, which is really cool. And so this is a lot similar to some of the other games where like you can upgrade your lower tiered cards to a higher tier, but they won't have as many skills, whereas some cards they just start at a higher tier. And Merlin, for example, is a myth hero, I guess, and this comes with 1 active, 2 passives, and 1 auto. So there's active ability that will convert 2 jewels to Arctic Power Jewel 1, and a 15% chance to extend the enemy's attack by 1 round, so it's 1 turn delay. And there's a passive ability that gives me balanced hero increase 30% health, 2% for every turn battle up to 20 rounds. So you basically get more health every turn. That's nice. Auto, I'm not sure what auto does. If I reach level 20, I'll be able to delay all enemies' attack by running. Okay, so at the beginning, automatically casts a skill to turn delay all enemies. And then there's another passive ability after level 40. I'll be able to get 125% for all Arctic balanced heroes. So this is where it becomes more specific to your affinity. So I'm glad, I was able to get a myth level 5-star card. So this is definitely going to be my starting sort of like I'm gonna build around it. It's too bad I started with I started with fire as my default, but I could easily switch over to Arctic. I guess that's what I call it. It's not ice, it's Arctic. And so since I got here's my codex. And by earning a card in the codex, I can also receive 150 gems. So this is why I think what's nice is they're pretty generous with their gems. They give it away. Like they give the gems away pretty generously. And even for these rare heroes, I'm getting 50 gems. And I mean, like these all sort of like they go a long way. And now my experience with the game, similar to this, tells me like, hey, you should really save your gems on only getting things like cards that are going to help you. And so if we go back to the castle now, if I want to go back to the hero pack, I guess if I wait for another 2 days and 10 hours, there will be another 50% discount. Otherwise, I can go ahead and spend 27 gems to get another 10. Okay, and so it's not a bad deal considering I'm getting 10 heroes, and it looks like that is a set price. Okay, so having a set price and also having a countdown for when the gems discount will take place, I really like that feature. And let's see, so you can also awaken your heroes. So this is where you can awaken, and the way that you awaken is like if you collect a bunch of heroes that are the same, you can go ahead and awaken them. And I think 3-star is the minimum. I don't think you can awaken 2-star cards. So I can go ahead and select my fire, and then you need 2 of the same cards to awaken, which is basically the same in all idle hero style games. Okay, let's go ahead and select these 2. Go ahead, select, and now let's go ahead and awaken. So we're gonna get a stats boost, etc. And I'm gonna consume them, yes, because you don't really need multiples of the same card. So like if you've built up a really strong team, you can awaken them using the same copies of the cards, which is really nice. And I can awaken. So if I awaken, the only thing I wish I see is more information. Like the one thing that I find is that there's a little bit of information that's lacking in various different modes. Like in this case, like what will this look like? I'm clicking on the card, but it doesn't tell me what the next stats is going to be. It doesn't tell me, what is the next tier, like things like that. I wish I could find out. And I got chapter back, so I also you can spend $19.99 and you can get these, but I'm just gonna skip that. And you can basically chase the red dots and you can receive your items. So here we will get 7,000 of the hero XP just by having 10 heroes. That way you can also earn more items. Enhanced zones, so this is where we can have more more places to play. So let's try this one, right? Like if we were to go here, let's go ahead and do one training, and we're gonna use our hero. I'm not gonna I'm gonna level this up. Like let's go ahead and power this up, right? Let's at least get our passive going, and maybe even get our other. I need am I missing something? Okay, so I am now at level 16. Let's go up to level 20. We'll go ahead and evolve. So now we have our auto ability up, and let's go. Let's see if we can have. I don't know if I have enough. I might have enough to get to level 40. I do. So I do have enough to get to level 40. So I unlocked all of my abilities, which is awesome. Now let's go back and play. And let's see. We're gonna go ahead and I don't have any gears. Yeah, I haven't earned any gears. I don't know where to get them. But let's go and play another round. So this is I don't remember the mode, but this is basically another of the same style. So we're gonna go ahead and do a match here. Now what I like about this here is it kind of goes back to the fundamentals of just match 3 type hero collection type game, and it is enjoyable. I actually do enjoy it. I think that there are still definitely some refinements that can be done, but I think that the game is new. It feels like this game is new, and I think that it's not bad right now for where I'm sitting. So I kind of feel like it's not too bad actually. And so like my Merlin, obviously as expected, is dealing the most damage here, and we do have 10 turns to be able to get our 3 stars. So let's go ahead and do this. I mean, this is supposed to be on easy too, right? And so let's go ahead and maybe let's move our power gem a little bit closer here. So by using your power gems, you can also get some nice abilities, like as the gems drop and you get as they drop, sometimes they'll collect all of the gems around them, as you see here, and then you can basically boost up your combo. You can deal more damage to your enemies. Now let's go ahead and see our battle skill. So this one converts. Yeah, so let's go ahead and convert, and it will delay our enemy by 1 round. Let's go ahead and do a little bit. Oh, I could have also just used my skill there to defeat the enemy. And so there you go. We earned 50 experience points and some more hero XP. And we can go in. Oh, that's a training dungeon. And by going to the training dungeon, I can also receive 4,000 gold. So that's basically the gameplay. And in a nutshell, like here is like various places to explore. And in the guild, now that we have our cards, let's go ahead and do a battle here. So I guess in a guild mode, there is going to be. It looks like, to me, a sort of a guild boss that is shared across for the guild, and you have to work together as a guild to try and take it down. All right, let's see. Okay, and so the way this works is as you deal damage to it, it's going to keep track of how much damage you dealt, and there is a timer that's going down as well. Now the timer here. The location of the timer can be made a little bit better because right now it's kind of cut off on the iPhone. Like you can barely see it at the top. But I guess we'll see. The boss doesn't attack though. That's interesting. The boss doesn't attack, so it's not like I'm worried about health. So really, it's really just about getting not as much damage as you can. I can also auto-all. I can also just do an auto fight. Look at that. So they also offered a way for you to play the game automatically for you. If you feel really lazy, you can do so as well. But I think it actually is it doesn't play as well because like what it does is it lets the time run down, so you can't actually play as fast. So the concept of stopping the clock still applies here, so you can still do a match and then do a non-match to stop the time with basically there's 9 seconds remaining. And so let's try and get. Oh no, I'm opt out. I want to opt out of my auto fight. I want to try and use more of my Arctic battles if I can. So let's go ahead and actually activate these, and you can queue them. You can queue your battle skills, right? So that's nice. You can actually queue up the battle skills. So let's go ahead and 0.9 seconds remaining. Let's see if we can do this. And I've hunted up to tier 26 of the boss monster, and that's the rewards I get. And so I guess you're not trying to take down the boss together, you're just trying to get as high a tier as possible. That is the guild hunt. And so that is basically sort of like, I think the crux of everything that I can access. I still can't access Arena just yet, and I can't access the Spire. So I guess, future videos, I'll go ahead and play through them, and then we can talk about what they're like. But so far, and there's another 100 gems. So my reaction so far is this game feels, it feels interesting. It's I kind of feel like there are areas where I wish there's a little bit more polish. The biggest gripe I have for me right now is I can't see any details, more information about this card, Merlin. Like, I wish there was like a way I can see a close up of the card, a way I can get more information. I guess I'm used to seeing more of like the lores and whatnot, but beyond that, the game style is nice. I like the game. I like the way the fight sequence goes, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the end game is going to be like. So this is a sort of, at the early game, very generous, lots of gems, and it looks like you get a lot of perks, right? So I do enjoy that. A lot of in-app purchase opportunities as well, so just be a little bit mindful of that. But otherwise, I would say check it out, take a look, and see if you enjoy it, and look me up if you get a chance to. My name is TBone in the game. Right now, I am in the Sith Lords Guild, so feel free to join it also, and look me up as well. So that's gonna be it for me for today. Take a look, check it out. The game is called Puzzle Warriors. Check it out, and let me know what you think. All right, and I will look for opportunities to upload more as I play through the game as well. So take care. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. I'll see you later. Bye now.